Hello my loves. Right, I'm going to show you how to do a super cool design using a dupe of the Apres system. So as you can see, Suzanne has a damaged nail here. She's had multiple surgeries as a child. Consequently, the matrix was damaged, so she has a smaller nail plate, but we're going to work around that. The nail is smaller, so it's not as wide either, but we'll work around that. So we've prepped and come back. Tell you what, this method is so good when it's terribly hot as well, because obviously acrylic can play up in the heat. So this is a really good method, especially if you're just into doing some gel polish nail art. So I'm using as a base the brand new Madame Glam's rubber base, and they've actually got them in different colours, and like there's a glittery one. I'll show you them all properly in another video. But it's just a super grippy base, or you could use it. You don't have to put anything over the top of it apart from top coat, so you don't have to go in with a colour afterwards. If you wanted to do a mani and use the rubber base as your colour, you can do that. They're just not as pigmented as like a gel polish, so it's entirely up to you. But it's a lot thicker than a base. It's super sticky, hence the rubber base terminology. And they're great for thinner nails or damaged nails. So I thought I'm going to use it on a base here and see how it fares, and it's amazing. I kind of scrub it into the nail because I know I'm going to come in with builder gel. So I'm going to scrub into the nail plate and then cure.
Waking up to my heartbeat, accompanied by the rain. The soreness in my eyes is not very surprising. This room is still uncharted, but as soon as I get started, I'll send you an SOS. I'll wave like it's nobody's business. Give me some time to breathe. Give me some time to speak, 'cause I know the truth inside, and I promise you this time no bravado, no more.
So we are all base coated up, and I've pre-prepared and pre-measured the tips. Do you know what? I bought these full cover tips on Amazon, and they were very, very reasonably priced. And I got a big box of them, and I've just scored the inside, and I'm now going in with Madame Glam's builder gel in a bottle. It's very strong, it's very resistant, you know, it doesn't break down easily. And I'm going to make sure that I apply it from cuticle to free edge and make sure there's no air bubbles. I've also got my little table spotlight. That's an LED light. See what I mean? Press down, press down, press down. You don't want air bubbles. There. And I'm going to move the spotlight over to it and just temporarily cure it into place and then do a full cure in the lamp. This is just to make it easier. And then I'll continue to do these on the other nails. I haven't shown you every single one because it's the same thing over and over, but I've shown you a few times so that you can kind of get the gist of it. Anyway, while we're watching this, let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're busy. And I don't know, what's the most, this is really interesting. Where are you based, and what's the most popular style of nail in your country or your area? Because it differs, doesn't it? I'd love to know. I'm fascinated by things like that. And how are you? You know, how you doing? Because the world seems to be attempting to go back to normal, but I'm not sure if it's working. I don't know. So how are you doing? Let me know. And I'll let you watch this. So that's all done. Look at those instant extensions. Love that. So the next thing we need to do is cut them down to a more manageable length, because it wouldn't be safe on the smaller nail to have them really, really long. So we'll just cut those down. So now I'm going to go in with my hand file and bring the corners in a little bit to make them slightly more coffin nail shaped. So straight up at the sides, and then we'll tidy up the free edge. I also buffed the surface of every nail just with a 180 grit buffing block, but I don't think I filmed that bit, I don't know why. But it's just to give the surface a little bit of grip for the gel polish. So I'm going under and then up to the side. So I kind of swoop it under and then up to the side. And I'm just bringing that in, tapering that free edge. Under, up to the side, same sort of thing. And then I'll just do that. The only difference is I'm not filing the cuticle. I'll buff that because the gel's soft. So these are buffed, and I'm going in with Madam Glam's Perfect Black, super pigmented. I love the look of black gel polish going on a nail. I don't know why. I'd love to know what your favourite gel polish colour is, if you have one. I don't really have a favourite. I just love the look of black gel polish going on because it's so pigmented. I've got a link for Madam Glam actually, and a 30% discount code. So I'll put it in the description box. I don't make any money from the code, but it is still, you know, very useful for you if you're purchasing. I'll add a little bit more. Just didn't have my brush loaded up enough. I need to get some more actually because it is running low, so I must order some more. I'm going to do it on the pinky, the ring finger, the index finger on the first time around. I'll do the thumb later and the middle finger later. So we'll get the index finger done as well, and then we'll pop them in the lamp and cure them for 30 seconds. Okay, so now they are cured. I'm going in with Madame Glam's blooming gel. Just to let you know, the colour scheme was picked by Suzanne. She loves black and red. So we decided to go funky. And this is kind of like that croc print style. There's no real, law to how to do it. Be creative. But you apply the blooming gel and do not cure it. And then I'm going to get my detailer brush and pick up Madame Glam's Perfect Red, which is a really, really rich primary red. And we're going to make some little shapes. Now, I'm thinking to a different way to do this. It might be best to do the bigger blob in the middle and then pull the sides out, either side. That would probably look neater than the way I did it here. But I was chatting away. You know how it is. Chat, chat, chat. So, yeah, just popping that on. And the blooming gel basically lets the gel polish start to bleed out and it looks beautiful. It's really quite a magical effect. Everyone that sees it's like, oh my God. And we're actually going to use that blooming gel to create a rose in a minute as well. So we'll get this one in the lamp and cure it quickly. Oh no, we haven't. I didn't cure it quickly. I was letting it bloom. I forgot. So blooming gel on this one as well. The only downside to letting it bloom is if they tilt their fingers, you end up with a lumpy nail, which is what happened on that pinky. And we're going to do a rose. So a dot in the middle, curl it round. And then start building up your rose. In the middle, drag out each side. It's really simple. It doesn't need to be perfect because roses aren't always perfect. I did have one of our roses bloom in the garden and it had 3 or 4 central petals that symmetrically looked like they were spiralling round and it was just stunning. And we're just going to build that up towards the edges. It's harder to see with gloss top coat, like while it's glossy and wet. So once the matte top coat goes on, you can really see the detail in there. They look so much better with a matte top coat, in my opinion, anyway. And in Suzanne's opinion, because I did show her both ways on a practice tip. Look, it's beautiful, beautiful rose. Okay, we're going to get those in the lamp and move on to the other hand. Same on here. So blooming gel goes down, then the design goes on.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kiss and so I did. My oh my, my oh my, a kiss and so I did.
So obviously we haven't done the index fingers, so we're doing those now. Same thing, blooming gel goes down, and then we do a rose on the index fingers. And it's literally just let it glide in. It's super. I used to watch people do this and think, I can't figure out how to do it. There's no figuring out to do. I think that's the key. Like, I thought I had to decrypt some sort of methodology or something. No, just do it. Just have fun with it. It's easy. Super beautiful. In fact, you could do it with white and then do pigment on top and like make it neon. That would look super cool. There's loads of different things you can do with it. You could do it over a metallic background. There's just so much. Or a glittery background. There we are, pop them in the lamp. Now we need to do these ring fingers. So the ring fingers are going to have, they've got Madame Glam's Lil Toto, which you know is like my favourite nude. And it's got a little shimmer to it, but we're not actually going to have a gloss top coat, so you won't get to see the shimmer at the end, but it doesn't matter. So I'll just get a few layers of that on. I think I did 2 or 3. And onto the other hand, same there, little Toto. It's a very neutral nude. It's not too warm, not too cold. It's beautiful. In with the next layer, or coat, whatever you call it. Everyone's different. I don't know why I say layer, I just do. So pop that on. Okay, and the other hand, second coat. There you go, I remembered. I remembered to say the second coat. And then obviously we're going to go in with bling in a minute. We'll put a base, we'll put a matte top coat on these nails. Oh, there you go, I'm doing a third layer as well, just to make it a bit more opaque. And we do a matte top coat, and then we're going to go in with some bling, because you know me. Come on now. You know me. I do love a bit of bling. I absolutely adore a bit of bling, actually. So the bling we're going to be using... Oh, let me show you the top coat first. God, well, I'm all over the place today. Too much sun. It's too hot. I'm British. It's too cold or it's too hot. And that's that. There you go. We're using these black smoke skulls. Look at those. And we're using the Velvet Red collection. Red Velvet. See, honestly, I shouldn't even just speak. I'm using adhesive to pop these on because it was only a small amount. And it was easier. But if I was doing it like close to my face on my own nails or doing a lot, I wouldn't use adhesive. But I'm going to apply them with adhesive and then seal them in using top coat. And I'm just using the smoky black skull, and then some of the red round flatbacks from the Red Velvet collection. You can also get the red round flatbacks in packs of 200 if you'd rather have individual sizes. They're all available on the website. And if you use the code Sarah5, you save 5%. So I'll put the link to my website in the description box. They're a stunning red, actually. Absolutely beautiful. This collection itself has been really, really popular because it has so many different shapes in it. And then we'll pop another couple underneath the skull. There was no plan to this. I knew she was desperate to have those skulls on. So I just went with the flow, really. So we did the same on the other hand. Then on to the thumbs. I always do the thumbs last. It keeps them out of the way. Everything else is set and cured and fluff free. So we're going to do 2 coats of black. And I said coats again. I'm learning. Oh, look at me. And then we're going to do the same kind of croc pattern that we did on the pinky nails. Obviously, once they were cured, both the thumbs had matte top coat on. And that was that. Then we applied cuticle oil. I'll show you a video of the finished design. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Check out my website to link all the products. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Tally bye.